Next subject we'll talk about is performance fitting. We do a Pro Shop class every November at Innovative Bowling in York, Pennsylvania. Last year we had 50 in the class. We've trained a lot of people. And one of the segments we do is performance fitting. That's an interesting term, like what are we doing, making them throw it better? Well, what we're trying to do is get them to have the right amount of tilt and rotation so their ball performs better on a larger variety of laying conditions. Okay? So, performance fitting. The one I have to do the most is to lower the track. Which is the same thing as saying increasing axis tilt. A lot of people clip that thumb hole, a lot of beginners. They clip the thumb hole. Let's just draw the finger holes here and look at some pitches. I'll put the thumb hole right here. Okay, a common grip I would use would be 3/8 left by a half right. Thumb would be 0 lateral, maybe a little left, maybe a little right. A lot of times it's around an 1/8 reverse. So that's where we are. Now I want to lower the track because this bowler's clipping the thumb hole. Okay, well what are my finger forward and reverse pitches? I would start out with 0 by an 1/8 reverse. Okay, so that's where I'd start. Okay, 3/8 left by 0, 1/8 reverse by a half right, thumb whatever it needs to when I measure it on for the player. The first thing I do is take the ring finger away. What do I mean by that? Taking the ring finger away is he was an 1/8 reverse. I'm going to draw it down here where you can see it better. I'm going to go to a half reverse. Add 3/8 reverse to the ring finger, and in order to keep the tension on the front of the finger correctly, I'm going to add a 1/16 of an inch to his ring finger span. So a 1/16 to the ring finger span, a half reverse from what was the 1/8, adding a little reverse to the ring finger, lengthening span just a hair, and you will find out that on a lot of cases, that'll get it low enough so that it doesn't hit the thumb hole. So that's the first thing we do. Now, if that's not good enough or strong enough, we're going to do something very similar to what we do with the two-handers. We're going to roll the grip left, and I'm going to roll the thumb and the fingers so I don't twist the hand. So for example, I could go to 5/8 left on the middle, that's adding a quarter. Take a quarter away from this, quarter right. So I went a quarter left, so my 0 lateral on the thumb so I don't twist the hand and try to get the fingers to do something different from the thumb. I'll also add a quarter left to the middle finger. That would be my second choice. Take the ring finger away first and roll everything left. The factor that you're looking for here that most people don't understand is that higher track players are ring finger dominant and lower track players are middle finger dominant. So we have to balance the pressure on the two fingers because of what God made your hand do. So high track players are ring finger dominant, we take the ring finger away. Low track players are middle finger dominant. I'm going to show you in the next section on how we take the middle finger away, or we bring the ring finger in. So God made your hand a certain way. Sometimes we have to modify that to get the ball to roll good. And we're playing with a lot of strange things here. But this is called performance fitting. We do it every year in our class, and this is how to help a bowler to get the ball to roll better for them as the ball goes through the pins. So I hope you might want to try that. Do it slowly at first, but you can affect the bowler's positive axis point and their tilt with performance fitting.